Guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Doohickey install. If you haven't watched the first part, you can watch it right here, and if you have watched it, we're going to get straight to it and show you how to install the rest of it.
Where's your drill, Kenny?
Kind of drill. I've got one around here somewhere. This'll do. This'll do.
It's a drill.
She drills. So this is our drill biteth.
Tiny drill bit.
And we're going to slot her into this. Like so. You like my green fluorescent band-aid?
It's very nice, Kenny.
It's very manly, isn't it?
Goes with your eyes.
We have to drill using the 1/16 drill bit included. We're going to drill at the 7 o'clock position on the doohickey shaft hole, something or other. Anyway, what we're going to do, disregard that shit.
Confidence-inspiring words. Something. Dude. Anyway, let's drill.
Does that look like it's 7? It looks like it's 7 o'clock. Actually, it's probably about 2 o'clock at the moment. Anyway, yes, it looks about right.
Yeah, it's about 7-ish.
We probably should have punched it with a kind of a
Center punch.
Center punch or something.
He's enjoying that just a little bit too much.
We have made
There we go.
the incision. That's not much of an incision. It's more of a hole.
Yeah, I'd say it's a hole.
Just like Charn would, really. Just like Charn would.
Don't you be dissing the Charn.
Hey, I live in Charn. I can do what I like. I've got bad news, Tom.
The true aggression of a Charn would.
She doesn't fit.
What?
I'm joking. I joke. What do you think, Tom?
Very nice, Kenny. Good work.
She looks special.
She looks
I look
sweet.
special.
Looks lovely.
We're all special. Some kind of weird, wonderful way.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to wipe this off.
So after you finish drilling your hole at the 7 o'clock position, depending on whether you got the standard doohickey upgrade or the torsion spring upgrade, you'll replace this spring here or remove it altogether if you have the torsion spring. Since we have the torsion spring, we're just going to remove it. Alright, so the next thing you'll need to do is just replace the inner rotor cover. Clean off the gasket surfaces and put gasket sealer on there. If you've ripped your gasket, replace it of course and just bolt it back into place. So the doohickey sits on that and tensions this pulley thing here. It tensions this chain. The old spring used to sit between there and this little peg. So once we've gotten the gasket on, we can proceed to stick this
back into her original position.
Like so. Once you get the cover, or inside rotor cover on, just make sure nice and seated. You could probably use a mallet for this, but I don't have one.
That's as good as a mallet.
Once you've gotten that inner rotor cover seated nice and correctly, we're just going to put the bolts back in, making sure to put some thread locker on there because the bike does vibrate a lot. So put the inner one in first because that one is the smaller one, so you don't get them mixed up, and tighten it down. Got the bolts in, and making sure you've taken the previous spring out and put your new one in if you didn't get the torsion pack. And what we're going to do is we're going to tighten rather than loosen. Could be.
It can help when you're putting things back together to tighten rather than loosen the bolts.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go crosswise, like so.
Up next is installing the torsion spring. Using the hole that we pre-drilled at the 7 o'clock position, all you have to do is sit it in there, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So next we're going to put the doohickey in, and as you can see, comparing the two doohickeys from the new one here, as you can see, nice and shiny, to the old one, which is kind of a blackish colour, you can see that there is quite a lot of difference. Nice CNC machined kind of surface there. More of a forged steel kind of surface with the original. Quite a lot stronger with the newer one. So place your doohickey on that shaft there, and the idea is to get that little hook on that spring there to curl around and latch onto that doohickey there. So get your pliers and just try to bend it round. It's probably the hardest part of this whole operation.
This is the hardest part.
Certainly the fiddliest part.
Mongrel. Yeah, mongrel. What's wrong with you?
So, would it help if we slide the doohickey? Oh, we can't really, can we? Can we?
Well, Tom.
Well, Ken.
We got her on.
We did, after about 40 minutes of
Swearing.
Eventually it took Ken with the pliers, holding it down that way, and then me pushing down, adding extra
Like this.
torsion on top.
Hands were everywhere. Things were touched.
Right.
But, high five, Tom. Woo! Yeah. That's probably the hardest part of the whole installation process. Getting that stupid torsion spring on there and setting her up.
Oh my god.
There is so much friggin' tension on that mother lover that I'm scared to get near it.
After you've struggled for a good hour or two, all we're going to have to do now is install those gears. So first up would be that starter gear there. Make sure you've got the 3 little washers just on the back of that shaft there before you put on that starter gear. And then there is also a washer on the outside as well. Slide it on there, make sure it's all nice and snug, and put that washer on as well. So that being done, all you have to do is put these 2 cogs back in. The top one goes in first. It has a washer on the front and on the back as well, same with the one that goes in second. And make sure they seat nice and correctly with the teeth interlocking.
I'm gonna stick this woodruff key, it's like a semicircle kind of thing going on.
There we go. There we go.
So sit her in there, nice and securely. And set this heavy bertha. And you've got like a channel that's cut into there.
So using that channel that's cut into the rotor, just line it up with your woodruff key and slot her straight on the top. And then we'll proceed to put that rotor bolt back in.
We've got our new rotor bolt. Can't use the old one. And we're going to slap her in there. Like so.
So with your new rotor bolt, what we're going to do next is tighten her up. So take your rotor wrench and place it on top of the foot peg, and going to take your torque wrench and torque it up to 85 foot-pounds, which is roughly 115 newton meters.
It's a bit of torque right there.
There we go, 85.
There we go.
So after you've torqued that up with your torque wrench, as per the instructions, what we're going to do is loosen it again. Seems a little bit counterintuitive, but it's partially due to the force fit that this rotor requires. So just loosen her off, and then what we're going to do is take your torque wrench again, so sitting the rotor wrench on top of the foot peg once again like so, and then torque it up to 110 foot-pounds, which is roughly 149 newton meters. So with that completed, what you'll need to do next is clean off those gasket surfaces and put your gasket sealer, and also replace any gaskets if they are ripped. And then we're going to replace the outer rotor cover.
Okay.
So, we've had to change cameras. The other one has a full card. So we're going a bit gorilla style here. So just replace your front cover with the gasket, of course, and gasket sealer. just get it nice and kind of straight. It's magnetised, so make sure you haven't got that cable down here caught or anything like that. And just that's the doohickey cover. Just punch it back on like so, and that's pretty much a lot of it done.
Got our little bag of bolts there.
Get a bag of bolts.
Bolt bag. Some people call that.
Yeah, patented bolt bag.
All right.
Okay, welcome back. We've gotten the cover back on without any drama, of course.
No drama.
No drama. Not like Days of Our Lives. Anyway, I'm just cleaning it up a bit. Not really. just smudging it all around. But basically, we're gonna tuck this cable back in this little crevasse. It's a little bit difficult. I don't know if you guys can see.
Little crevasse.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this thing back in here.
Mm-hmm.
This little doohickey, or the doohickey that we already put in the bike, of course, but this thing here clips into there, like so. Make sure got a nice connection. This thing here, I think it's out of the way anyway, and we're going to put the sprocket cover back.
So is that cable going to get in the way of it going back on?
It's got the cover here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is the cover, if you'd like to show the nice people. The cover goes over this part here, so you won't get your pinch wires and wires around your chain and that kind of crap. Oh, love it.
So another 110 Newton meters on these, Kenny?
I was thinking maybe 150?
Fair enough.
So once you've replaced that cover, we're going to put the sump plug back in and replace the oil. I did a video on that previously, so the link will be at the end of the video, and then pretty much that's all there is to it. Of course, replace your skid plate and you're done.
And she's done. Woo! Woo! Eiffel Tower. Right. You're going to have to start it up for me, Tom.
Okay.
Otherwise I'm not going to believe it's done.
I bloody well hope it's done.
Just hear horrible crunching noises and the sort.
Choke or no choke, Jeff? Just leave it without the choke.
We'll see how it goes. Is she good? She sounds pretty quiet.
It's going. Nothing untoward happening in there, so...
Give me some skin, brother. We're gonna go riding.
Shit, yeah.